Okay, in this video, we're going to be talking about why you're not making progress. I'm working hard, I'm eating well, I'm not getting bigger, I'm not getting stronger. What the f do I do, Frankie? Well, I will tell you what you need to do, bitch. You need to take Tren, Deca, Ebol, Anavar, Anadrol, Masterone, 300 milligrams a day. Plus, if you're feeling frustrated in your fitness journey, you feel like you've plateaued, here are some tips that will help you overcome your plateau, I promise. First of all, let me explain what a plateau exactly is. So a plateau is a specific period of time where despite your best efforts, despite you working hard and eating clean, you're struggling to get past that strength barrier or that muscle mass barrier. You're struggling to make progress, visible progress at least. This can be extremely discouraging and annoying, but trust me, it's a common problem, and I'm pretty sure 99% of people, unless you have the top 1% of genetics, experience plateaus, and there's definitely a way to get around them. Okay, so one thing which I found that helped me get over a plateau is switching up my training. You're not challenging yourself if you're doing the same workout routine for years and you haven't even tried to experiment with a different type of exercise, a different way of stimulating this muscle, that muscle. If you're doing push-pull legs and it ain't working, probably for a whole load of reasons, but try maybe do a Arnold split, a bro split, an upper lower split. Get your body used to different types of training, different types of exercises in order for different types of muscle activation. If you're doing a bicep curl, try doing it with a machine. If you're stuck at a certain weight on the bench press, use a machine press, or switch up the intensity, do fewer reps, fewer sets. Make sure you are diversifying your type of training and you're not just sticking to some optimal best workout. Like, bro, if you've been doing it for 2 years and you're not seeing as much progress as you want, switch it up. It's time to change it, or at least experiment with other types of exercises. So if you're doing an incline bicep curl, use cables. If you're doing dumbbell overhead shoulder press, use a machine. Things like this. Switch up the different machines, exercises to break past that plateau. Another thing, speaking of challenging yourself, I say this a lot in my videos, but this is probably the number one factor to overcoming a plateau, and that's training till failure. You have to be training really, really hard if you want to break past that plateau. Also, you may be training too much and you may not be recovering enough between sets. So reduce the sets you do and add a minute to your rest period, okay? I guarantee that will help. Don't do 4 and 5 sets of bench press with 1 minute rests, okay? You're obviously going to plateau. So increase that to 2-3 minute rests and decrease those sets to 2 or 3 sets. Still training till failure, but letting your body recover between sets and not overtraining. Prioritize recovery and you'll be good. Okay, this is something which I'm also guilty of, but I've started doing it, and as a result, I have started seeing more progress, and that's tracking your progress. It is effective if you want to make sure that you're actually progressively overloading properly and you're making sure you're getting past that plateau and you're building muscle and building strength. It's not that deep, but at the same time, if you are hitting a plateau, it's probably a good idea to write down your lifts so that you know what to hit next session. So track your progress so you know what's working and what's not. This can help you make changes to your routine and see progress again. Because if you can visibly see what exercise you've done, how many reps you've done, what's the rep count that you can't get past, how many sets you're doing, blah, 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 it's easier to then switch up your training like I discussed before, right? Instead of just going to the gym and, oh, what did I hit last time again? Instead of trying to remember what you did, just track your shit, bro. Eating enough, okay? If you're not eating enough calories, nutrients, good quality food, your body isn't going to have the sufficient energy and the sufficient capability of assisting recovery and assisting performance, okay? If you're eating like shit, if you're not eating enough, that's going to translate in the gym and you're going to be weak and you're going to be small. So make sure you're clean bulking, you're eating good quality food, you're eating enough carbs and protein. So make sure you're getting enough nutrients, enough calories to fuel your workouts beforehand, okay? If your glycogen stores are filled up, regardless of how much you eat during the day, if it's after your second, third, fourth meal, the performance is going to be pretty much the same. But if you're going early in the morning and you've only had 1 meal and you didn't have a big dinner the night before, then that could probably have an effect. So maybe try go to the gym after you've had 3 big carb loaded meals, okay? That might help. And that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. I hope the tips I've given you will help you overcome your plateau. It's definitely possible. Don't be discouraged. These are just things everyone goes through in the gym. You can easily overcome them. You just have to switch up your training, as I said, prioritize recovery, eat enough. Progress takes time. Too many people are impatient, okay? People think because of what they see online that it's possible to look like C-bomb after like a few months of training. And if you've hit a plateau, good. Use that as fuel. Use that as motivation to be like, okay, you know what? Fuck you. Don't let yourself get put down by your own body's patheticness, okay? Have a strong mindset, have a strong will, and you definitely will, okay? but obviously you can't just telepathically tell yourself that you can overcome it. You have to do the right things to overcome them, which I've explained in this video. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed. Just keep pushing yourself, stay motivated. If you like the video, please drop a thumbs up and sub. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.